What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Age, and I am back to talk about episode 5 of Pit Babe, y'all. Okay, let me preface this video by saying it took me this long, episode 5, to realize that when they're talking about alphas in the show, it's the Omegaverse. Like, I don't think they have all of the elements in there, but now I get like wow. Okay, so I found the book online because I was trying to figure out like where to read the book for Pit Babe. Y'all, it's the Omegaverse. I feel like a fucking idiot because I was like, oh, the alphas. Well, in the show, they don't really go into details about like all the specifics with the Omegaverse because that would be like wild Magnolia. But the alphas in the series, like when he says that he could like smell alpha and Babe says he could smell alphas, like a scent, it makes sense. Now, I don't think they mention anything about like omegas or like, the betas or those special ones like the enigmas or the deltas or whatnot. I don't think they mentioned all of those, and I think that they switched it up to where they just have alphas, meaning people with special powers, which I was right about at the beginning. But y'all, it is wild. The actual story of Pit Babe is Omegaverse. And this like changes how I kind of see some of the characters a little bit now. But okay, without further ado, I just had to bring y'all that my realization. And when I tell y'all, I was just so shocked because I was like, why didn't I get that beforehand? But we're here now, and yes, let's get into it. Here is episode 5. Girl, we start this episode off with Babe, and he had just crashed his car during the race, right? Y'all, look at Charlie running. He just running to his man, baby. Running on the field with no cares. No cares that car is burning and could probably explode. And at first, when Charlie is running to Babe's car, I was like, why is he so damn dramatic with it? But then I realized Charlie, was the only one there helping Babe out of the burning car. Like, what kind of race is that? Where is the emergency crew at? Fired. Everybody is fired. Then they want to show up after Charlie had already pulled the man out of the car. Throw the whole event away, okay? I was so mad. I was like, where is the emergency? Babe and Charlie literally could have died out there. And through the thick of it, even while Charlie was saving his life, Babe is still side-eyeing the hell out of Charlie. And Charlie does not deserve that. He is such a little Omega. Okay, let me stop. Yeah, I'm still blown at my realization. This explains a good bit. So Babe is taken to the hospital. He is taken there in a burn bag, but he ends up mainly breaking his leg. Alan, Ray, and Charlie are in the hospital with him, and they are telling him basically what happened at the race. Kim, unsurprisingly, won, and that is suspicious because, of course, this puts the red team as prime suspect number 1. Then Alan and Ray tells Babe that he is going to have to sit out for the rest of the season and heal, basically, which, I agree with. You gotta heal up before it gets worse. Of course, Babe is mad about that, but they let him know that Ray will carry the team. Then Charlie tries to take care of Babe and try to feed him. Babe swats the plate out of Charlie's hand. And yeah, how extremely rude. In front of Alan and Ray, like he has no respect for Charlie. So when Alan and Ray's beautiful selves leave the hotel room, Charlie and Babe finally talk a little bit. Babe wants Charlie to leave the hospital room, but Charlie was like, I just saw you get in an accident and I was worried about you. Babe was like, speaking of, I had on a fire retardant suit and a crash gear and you had on a nothing and could have been killed, which is true. And Babe was like, Charlie, like, don't do that. That's stupid. Then Charlie asked, do you care about me to be worrying about me so much like that? Basically like, you're telling me this because you like me? And Charlie was happy for a little bit, only to be shot down by Babe's meanness. Babe was like, not because I care, but because it was stupid. Then he told the boy to go home. How mean could you freaking be, babe? And Charlie, like, he just looks so sad. Boy, Charlie, if you don't run your ass far away from babe, no one deserves to be treated so bad. That's horrible treatment. Then we see Wei and Alan in the hall walking out of the hospital, and Wei asks Alan, like, does he think the car accident was really an accident? See, I told y'all, Wei be thinking ahead. I don't believe it was an accident at all. I mean, neither should the audience, because they've been trying to take Babe's life for a while. Now, remember one thing I told y'all that Charlie was persistent. He is back in the hospital room taking care of Babe while Babe is sleeping, quote unquote, even after being thrown out. Is it love? Question mark. I don't know. I still have to see what Charlie is hiding. Okay? And on top of that, Babe ain't really sleeping. He opened his eyes to see Charlie and then closed them, pretending to be asleep. Yeah, Babe he is so just drama. He is such a drama queen. He knows he likes Charlie taking care of him. He really, really likes Charlie. Babe is really, really mad sometimes just to be mad. I don't know. Ugh. His character irks me sometimes. He does not have to be like this. I'm starting to believe Babe is one of those people who just be mad for no reason. And don't tell me, because he thinks Charlie is cheating. Whatever. They aren't even in a relationship, so cheating where? Ooh, and in the next scene, my baby Kim is so mad, y'all. He is so gorgeous to me. So Kim, he goes and confronts Winter, Winner, because he thinks that Winner had something to do with Babe's car accident. Winner said that it wasn't him. And guys, is it weird? But I kind of believe Winner. Like, I don't know why, but I don't believe that Winner is the person who did it. It would be too obvious if it was Winner. So, Winner was correct when he said, again, that people who talk and act like Babe have many enemies. Then I caught on to something else that Winner has said. Winner said, maybe it was someone on Babe's own team. Y'all, I got chills because I feel like it really could be someone on Babe's team. I won't tell y'all my theory now because I could be totally off, but okay, I think I might tell y'all. I could be totally wrong, but I think it might be Wei. That is my theory, y'all. One of my theories. I have not watched the episodes, but Wei just seems like the type of person who might do something like that. He's given jealous lover. Like, if I can't have you, then no one can. Like, even though I feel like there's more that's about to come, some things are already kind of manifesting in Wei. That would lead me to believe that he would be on some get back shit. And I know I said that in like a previous one of my videos, like Wei is on some get back, or he is about to be. Yeah, I think he might be. Okay, but let me get back to the story at hand. At the garage, they're all accusing Jeff of doing something to Babe's car. And the one leading the charge on the accusations is none other than Wei. And Wei says something real interesting. Follow me, people. Wei says to Jeff, quote, there are only a few people in our team who has access to Babe's car, unquote. You know who else has access to all Babe's cars? Wei. Y'all, follow me here. Okay. Jeff was like, nah, why me? Anyone in here could have touched Babe's car. And all of us are suspects, including you, Wei. Yeah, ooh, okay. And the way Wei reacted, I don't know, y'all. Wei wanted to fight Jeff, but Alan had to come and, save the baby. Also, I'm happy that Sonic and North were like telling Wei, we need evidence. Like, they're Wei's best boys, but like, they're like, Wei, hold up, because we need evidence. Because I think they kind of maybe a little bit like Jeff, he's becoming part of the team. They don't want to completely throw him under the bus yet. Then one of the other boys, Dean on the team, was like, I might have evidence that it was Jeff. So he shows them the video that he has on his phone. Now, it does look pretty suspicious, Jeff. Why are you up in there late at night and stuff, doing stuff? Wei was like, that is clear evidence. Alan was like, wait. You guys. I love Supernut, aka Wade's actors. Y'all, his expressions, his eyes are so just expressive, and it's yo, his face is like chef's kiss. That man is gorgeous. Okay, sorry. That was like, you're a spy for the Red Racing Team, accusing Jeff. Jeff told Alan, I didn't do anything. I can leave this garage, but I'm not about to admit guilt for something I didn't do. And yeah, I respect that, because if he said he didn't do it, I don't blame him. I'm not about to say I didn't, I really didn't. Then all of a sudden, I'm watching the show and I see Charlie, and I was like, where the fuck did Charlie come from? He walked in there like, hey y'all, Jeff didn't do it, Jeff is innocent. Like, who are you, sir? And they was side-eyeing both of them like, okay, Charlie, so you side with Jeff? And then Charlie drops a bomb. He's like, Jeff is my brother. And I was like, Alan, what the fuck? How y'all keep that from people for so long? Like, what? By the way, this is my little brother. Anyway, Charlie said they were not blood related, but they were raised together. Now, I might be crazy, but they are both alphas, Charlie and Jeff. And it is giving me Tony is our daddy vibes, So maybe they might have grew up in the same little home. Because, all the kids were, like, secluded. Maybe they grew up in the same home as Babe. Like, it explains some of the things, but, like, God, I'm so confused. So, put a pin in that. Alan, much like myself, was like, why'd y'all hide it? Jeff was like, I didn't want you to think I was using my connections to get onto the team because I really wanted to intern with the X-Hunter team. Oh my gosh, y'all. Alan, like, he wanted to be on your team. Alan must be so torn right now. I would feel like shit if I was Alan. Having to decide between my people, who did what, Will was like, Dean's evidence still points to Jeff sabotaging Babe's car. But wait, that makes me think, y'all, maybe it was Dean that might have did something to the car too and framed Jeff. Because why was Dean there that late at night? You know what I mean? Okay, so it's like, it's starting to become multiple people who could have done something to Babe's car. Then, here comes Charlie knocking all my goddamn theories away. Charlie shows a video to the group of an outsider sneaking in and tampering with Babe's car. So, it wasn't Jeff, Ray, nor was it Dean. Vindicated, Jeff is mad he was accused, and he storms the fuck out of the garage. Rightfully so. That must be like a horrible feeling to be accused of something that you didn't do and to have people question your character. So, Alan, he goes after Jeff. Not gonna lie, Alan he really was in a tough spot. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Wait. Dean is kind of pretty. Hey, baby. Okay, let me stop. Okay, but y'all, in this situation, if I was Jeff, I would have made Alan and everyone who accused me just pay for it. Like, repent, get on your knees, and maybe I'll think about considering whether I might entertain the thought of staying to work here as a mechanic, because I would be so pissed. I really would. So Alan was like, hold on, Jeff, let them apologize. And Jeff told Alan, I'm leaving. I don't care if they apologize, if they don't like me or trust me. So why would I stay? Then Alan was like, okay, it's kind of half your fault too, Jeff, because you came in here and you act so suspicious. Yeah, y'all. Alan did have a little bit of a point here. Jeff was very, very standoffish. But I agree with Jeff when Jeff says, so it's my fault that I am the way I am. Basically, like, okay, so my personality gives them an excuse to accuse me for stuff like this. I don't agree with that. So I believe Jeff also had a point in that aspect. Like, I see both sides of it. Anyway, Jeff, he goes ahead and he quits. He said he's going to come get his stuff tomorrow. Poor baby, y'all. Like, he's a baby. He's really sad. I hate it when he goes in his car and cries. Poor Jeff. Like, he's really hurt. So, y'all, the next scene is Way at the hospital with Babe, and Way is revealing to him that Charlie and Jeff are brothers. Babe was so dumbfounded. We all know this was the main root of all of Babe's problems with Charlie because he thought that Charlie was creeping with Jeff. And then we kind of see that Wade kind of knew he fucked up because now he sees that Babe wasn't really mad at Charlie anymore. So Wade told Babe, if Charlie can lie to you about his siblings, then what else could Charlie be lying to you about? So it's just a good idea to only trust Alan and me. Oh, wait. I just want to scream. Okay. Get a new man of your own, baby. Who cares about Babe? We don't want you with Babe. No one wants you with Babe. Babe don't even want you with Babe. Get someone else. Like, I cannot with Babe. So in the next scene, Babe is with Charlie. And of course, still being very mean to Charlie, even though he knows the truth now. So long story short, Charlie is still Babe's babe. He's still Babe's boy. And the other thing is bottoms don't need to move much during sex. That's what you get from this scene. So ex-Hunter has a meeting and they all have to strategize on how to go forward with their racing season without Babe. Ray is their main man now, so he will be under a lot of stress. Then Kim shows up to ex-Hunter's garage. This is outside. He saw Charlie and Babe leaving, and Babe thinks Kim is part of just all of the conniving stuff that's going on and the sabotage. Even if he isn't, Babe doesn't care because Kim is on that red team. Kim told Babe that he has too much dignity to do something like this. And we know Kim is best boy, all right? Then Babe says to Kim, check your boss, Tony. Yeah, I don't even think the show began to get into how, sketchy Tony is. I'm excited to find out, but I also believe, we're not even scratching the surface. That man must be really bad. Anyway, so our handsome gentleman Kim he's just so regal. He's he really came to tell them that something is up and he doesn't agree with his team members. Stuff like that. Kind of showing him that, I have nothing to do with this. I don't know what's going on, but something's fishy and I just want to let y'all know. I wish that Kim would have spoken to Alan instead of Babe's ass. Speaking of Alan, he is stressing about Jeff and he keeps calling Jeff. He wants his baby back. He wants his baby back. Okay, let me stop. Then in the next scene, we see Kim. Yo, he is looking at the cameras of the event. And basically the same video that Charlie had. And the guy says, they can't see his face because the man in the video knows where all the cameras were. And he also knew how to avoid them. So, with this newfound information, I place Ray or Dean back on the table as culprits. So, the next scene is Tony. He got some bad news about some kind of deal he's trying to do. Somebody is refusing to do business with him. That's not the point. Tony threw that drink at that boy's face. He gonna push that boy, that muscular, good-looking child of his, to the edge. Look at his face during this. Then look at his back. The poor baby. Tony abused these kids all of their lives. I'm just waiting for him to break. I am waiting for this boy to break and snap on Tony's ass. But I'm jumping ahead. So, then when Charlie and Babe are home, Babe discovers that he doesn't have his powers. He can't smell Charlie coming. He, don't have his heightened senses. So, Charlie and him run some tests, experiments. And Babe's alpha senses are gone. What the heck? Then Charlie was like, okay, since you can't race anyway and your powers are, being weird, let me race in your place. So, Charlie begins to practice really, really hard. Then we see Babe and Charlie, and they go to the spot that Babe always goes to with Ray. And we basically see how he joined Alan's team. It's cute, and it just shows, Babe's work ethic. It's a nice little scene. Then we get to the final scene. Alan was going to let one of the junior racers help Ray in the hollows, i.e. the big races. Alan was just about to let Dean join finally. Because remember the last episodes, like Dean was asking, hey, can I race? Can I race the hollows? I want to be a big boy, not a junior racer. Then Babe came in and rained on Dean's parade. And let me tell y'all, that's fucked up. Alan should have really just used the people on his team. He should have put his foot down and been like, babe, no, I'm going to use Dean. I feel like he is going to lose Dean if he isn't careful. Like, you can't keep pushing somebody to the side if they really want it, because they're going to go find opportunities elsewhere. So, in the end, Dean and Charlie have to race Babe, and whoever beats Babe gets to take his spot on the field.